Welcome back to the 6th episode of
Not sure what's going on, but it's happening.
We're your hosts, Callie Driscoll and
Giovanna Tronconi. The name of the episode we're on. Yeah, today we're going to be deep diving our notes apps, which are very chaotic, just like this intro. We're just going to be literally going through them, talking about all of the random things that are, not all, most of the random things that are in there, not all.
So I'll just start because I came up with like a list of stats for my notes app. Gigi wasn't this prepared. Okay, so I have 213 notes total. I have 5 different folders, which is my all folder, my notes folder, like the sparkly star folder, you know, the one that has like the 3 little stars. Favorites with like a little heart envelope, and then writing prompts. I have 35 locked notes. In 2024, I had 89 notes. In 2025, I had 118 notes. And in 2026, I had 5 notes. And then the 32 notes with emojis in the title.
You did so much work. I'll give you an overview of my notes app, the unprepared version, so nothing's counted. So I have 2 folders. One is the automatic Apple shared folder, in which I have 5 of. In the iCloud folder, aka every single other note I have in there, I have 96.
You have only 96 notes?
I have a lot of notes that are like, for example, my quotes one. Like, you know when someone says something random and you put in your notes? I have a specific note for that, so it's not like...
all over the place.
Yeah, so I have a little bit of organization, but I also want there to be a little bit of chaoticness, so it's like a combination, which makes it really messy.
Yeah. Oh, I also have 6 shared notes and 5 quick notes.
How many lock notes do I have? I have 5.
Oh my gosh, I have 35. You don't even want to know what some of those are.
I don't even know what one of these is because it's an
Lord.
emoji, and I have literally no clue what that is.
You should be scared.
I really should.
I actually changed the password for my lock notes because originally it was just my phone password. I had to change it to something that I didn't think people would get because I was like...
I actually think it's... Is it Face ID? Is that an automatic?
Maybe. I don't know. I took that off though because I was like, people cannot see these.
Because I don't know if they have passwords, I don't know them. I think it's my face.
Just literally look. Okay. So what notes do we want to get into? I have my star folder.
Oh.
Is all
Wait, what the heck
locked.
is this? Oh, I have a password for one. I don't know the password. But I remember what this note is. But
When I put in my password, it asked me if I wanted to put in like a hint.
this note's been in here for years. It's an old one. I know it's in it, but it's old. The first one I have, it's right in my like previous 7 days. This is literally a note from 2 days ago. And I put this in my notes app and I was like, this is iconic, but like I don't know when the occasion is to be like use it or say it or bring it up or anything, but it's actually hilarious. So 2 days ago, we were watching women's basketball. We were watching Unrivaled.
Of course.
So naturally, there's a fair share of gay people in the WNBA.
That's not shocking.
And Bobo has this long history of using lesbian as the wrong term. So, for example, Bobo forgot that they were called Mennonites. She genuinely told someone who, we were on a camping trip and there was some Mennonites camping, whatever, and Bobo mentioned them, and she mentioned them to someone who had just come and was like visiting us, and she called them lesbian Amish. So that was the first use. That is not what this note is. So then, the other day, when we were watching this, I think me or Gino said this, and it was lesbian makes Bobo wag her tail. That's lesbian makes Bobo wag her tail, because you're talking about our dog, I think, and like how random words make him like wag his tail. Like you could say anything. Like you could literally be like idiot, and he's gonna start wagging his tail. We're like lesbian makes Bobo wag her tail.
My first one, do you remember the trend that was going on around when people would say like bacon avocado?
Yes.
And then they would slow it down. Well, I have a note that's bacon avocado, which just the emojis. And then it's honestly just a list of like random stuff. Pick outfit for Dierks Bentley concert. I'm wearing the shirt right now. That's just that ironically happened. Make waffles, clean off couch, tidy bulletin board, organize desk, clean vanity, collage pictures, organize paint stuff, organize jewelry, and then message my aunt. With an asterisk.
So it's like a to-do list.
With an asterisk that just leads to nowhere. Like, okay. Yeah, it's just a to-do list. But for some reason, I felt like that needed to be bacon avocado. I have like a bunch of random to-do lists, but then I also have a lot of like talking points where if I'm meeting up with Lily at like chorus or something, a lot of times we'll get there early so we can talk. So I'll make a list of like talking points.
I'm realizing I have a lot of notes that are like random things that like aren't good for this video. Like boring things, I guess. Like, for example, I have a note called Nana's Picks, and it's my senior pictures, and it's just all the ones that she liked. With, like, their number that correlates to them. So it's like so unexciting.
That is pretty boring. Let me see. I have my Cried Rap 2025. I was looking through that, and the way I went into such depth about like when the peak cry time was, like how deep of a cry it was. Granted, this was only 6 months of
I have one of those.
Oh, I just have ... and it's locked.
Reasons I cried. Let's see. It starts on January 1st, 2024, and it ended on, oh, I thought I stopped this earlier. I stopped it on June 30th, 2025.
Wait, I have a note. This is, we were going, this was when we were going to Colorado last year, and we were going to be in the Charlotte airport.
Yeah.
Because we were going Erie to Charlotte. Well, it says Charlotte airport, and it has a list of different restaurants and stuff that were there, that I was like, you know what? If we get bored, this is what we can do. Because we had like a 3-hour layover or something. So there's that. There's Bojangles, Chick-fil-A, Dunkin', Wendy's. That's what I had. And I was like, okay then. We didn't stop anywhere, I don't think. Actually, that's not true. We went to one Dunkin', and then all the drinks, oh my gosh. A normal drink is like $3. It was $10 per drink, and I almost started crying in that line.
I've never seen like airport stuff at like places that like chains. I feel like they're normally the same price as regular chains.
It was outrageous, and they didn't even have the drink that I wanted. I even sacrificed on my normal peach mango, I don't know what it is, peach pineapple something, like drink with green tea. And I was like, okay, you mean I'm gonna get something I'm not even gonna like? I barely liked it. I just drank it because it was $10. I was like, this is horrible. Yeah, I have playlist names. I have Running on Sunshine and Delusion, Hairbrush Solo at Midnight, and I Took That Personally, Lip Gloss and Mascara, Being Productive with Flair, Keep 'em Guessing, I Don't Even Know My Next Move. I might have used one of those.
Okay, you have good playlist names. Have you looked at my playlists ever?
They're always just some like random quote, which I like. You do like some random stuff.
So
like
you obviously just heard those. Those are like the vibes of her playlist names. They actually have meaning behind them. They're these real playlist names. Here are the names of mine. So my current playlist, so how my playlists work is they're just all the songs that I'm currently liking at the moment with no organization of genre.
Yeah.
And they're just all thrown into one. So my current one is Too Busy to Think. Research. My current one's Too Busy to Think. And
that's a good name.
Created this. This one actually is the title name. Though, because I created it in like mid-November, I think, and I'm still listening to it, whatever. But it's because I've been so busy. There literally is no second in the day for me to do anything. So, Too Busy to Think. But that's not like a normal playlist name. So I have Clockwork, I have Tic-Tac-Toe, I have Keys on a Chain, I have Vision Works, I have Crash Out JK, I have Mini Mike, I have Soapy Water, Cold Brew, Maps, Tinfoil, New Balance sneakers, obviously the Gray Stirs Up Success soundtrack, X-Acto Knives, Ding Dongs and Cupcakes. My mom named that one. Business Meetings, Paper Plates, Mr. Waffle, White Indian, Plaid Shorts and Loafers, Sharpie Hearts, Buffalo Wings, Car Bops. It's all random things.
Yeah.
Normally when I'm creating a playlist, it's named by something that was in front of me in the moment of making the playlist.
Genuinely, I haven't been listening to any playlist recently. It's been literally my like songs.
You want to see my recent playlist?
Okay, it's been Kenny Chesney a lot recently. My playlist, the last playlist I made, probably within the last 3 months, was just a playlist named Kenny, because it was just a bunch of Kenny Chesney songs. It's got like 10 Kenny Chesney songs, and that's about the extent.
This has been my current playlist, because imagine you're driving, you're the only one in the car, the music is so loud, you're getting the warning on your phone that it's like, turn the volume down, and this is the playlist. So it's the Frozen 1 and 2 soundtrack.
That's crazy.
And it's what I've been listening to recently. Because, like, not, like, if I'm, like, doing work or at home, whatever, I'm listening to, like, normal music. But if I'm in my car blasting music, I am listening to the Frozen 1 and 2 soundtrack. Because those are some of the best movies of all time.
So in my notes app, when I'm typing out a text for someone that maybe I don't want them to see that I'm typing right now, or it's something that, like, I don't want to accidentally send too early.
Oh, yes.
And it needs a little bit more thought. I'll write it in a notes app. And sometimes I'll have, like, one that'll have a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's just, one for one person. Oh my gosh. It's so random. Like, part of this, in all seriousness, it's a speech I have to give, and my friends and family are coming to watch it, and it's stressful. It's on your hobby, ... Happy 15th birthday to my favorite cousin. Don't tell the others. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. We made so many amazing memories because we're so awesome. Love you so much. You deeply relate to that. It's kind of all over the place. Some country, other random small artists, and Taylor Swift. What is going on? There's also
I definitely have notes like that where it's just like all your random
There's also a picture
text.
in this one that no one can see, but
I feel like I've been sent that picture.
no, you were. That's why I was responding to those texts in my notes app first after sending it to you guys. But yeah,
Fun.
it's just so random.
Okay, I have my mom's stereotype list. So this was, I think the original idea with this note was that I was going to continue it on. And it was just going to be all my mom's stereotypes she has. But it only has one thing on it.
Oh my, okay.
Staple in the right corner. You are a hick who lives on a farm and your cows and sheep have children together.
That's crazy. Honestly,
She passionately hates it, and I agree.
That's
because
valid.
who staples in the right corner?
that's actually horrible.
If you're a hick who lives on a farm and your cows and sheep have children together, so just staple in the left corner. I told her I was gonna start stapling on both corners.
You just like flip it open like a notebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so my very first note was on 4/3/24, and it just says to do with nothing else.
My first note in my phone is Aiden's Snapchat username and password, which, fun fact, he actually no longer is logged into and does not have the password or the username to get into himself because he never uses Snapchat, but I do have his information if I were to ever need it.
Yeah. My second one was, what do you want from life? And it's a locked note. I have a wedding gifts one. Like gifts that I'll give friends at their wedding. It's only a gift for you, so I can't share it right now. I already have your wedding gift planned.
So my second, I like stop paying attention. You're like planning out your future. So my second note in my phone is the one that I couldn't get into because I had a password on it.
Yeah.
Turns out I had two of the same note and one of them had Face ID on it. I don't know what's going on there. I'm pretty sure they're the same note, but it's called work notes. It's people I have worked with, present or past, but the note was last updated in 2022. So all past information on this list.
Wait,
and
when?
it's 2022, May 9th. And it's basically reasons I just like don't like everybody who I work with / like their problems. A lot of these people I don't work with now, and if I do work with them, I have nothing against them.
Well.
But
You had like some deep beef with people then.
no, we did it as a group at work. There was a couple of us because we didn't like people. And the person who I made this with, I don't like her at all. So
That's crazy.
she was like, I have one of these lists. You should really do it. And then we sat down and it was like 3 of us and we made a list. And
Yeah.
I actually really don't like that person now. So,
If I did that with the people that I worked with over the summer, that list would be so long. It's not even
oh yeah,
fun.
because even my list is kind of, it's long in comparison to the amount of people I work with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And the fact that like 2 of these people I still work with. I have baby names. Girls take this seriously.
Wait, I think I have
They
baby names.
make lists of names, and they're actually names that they have liked. And I have thought of some names over the years that I might have another note, or I should
know the
make
one
a
that's
note.
in there. It's horrible.
So the name I have this is a joke. It is Farkle. If you've ever watched Girl Meets World, that is where I think the name came from. This note, though, has been sitting like that since 2022. So,
I remember being there with you when you wrote that.
yeah. So that note is long term, and it still lives in the back of my mind. People mention baby names, and I'm like, oh, Farkle. It's just a constant thought in a way.
Yeah, I have an actual baby names list, which I'm not going to share here just because I hate the idea of someone stealing a baby name that I have picked out. I have presidential debate quotes.
Presidential debate. You were in a presidential debate?
No, I was watching the presidential debate. Gigi, what? No, I was watching.
Yeah, I got that now.
Oh, this was they're eating the cats.
I thought it was your talking points.
No, a rant.
When was this note?
This is in white. This one's in white.
Why?
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. It's locked. It starts off with, this was September 15th, 2024. I need to rant because no one in my life actually listens to me the way I listen to them. What is going on?
She was really low, I guess. I don't. Oh, it's long.
It's long. It ends with, like, this is hard to just gush out, so I don't want to have to keep bringing it up. But I have to because no, period, one, period, cares.
So I do care.
Oh, the name ideas. Damien Hudson for the guy in the movie.
Oh, yeah. It's actually crazy to think that we have this entire, like, go back and forth conversation on our text message thread. And it's like us talking about, like, as if I was a boyfriend.
Yeah, as if she was my boyfriend.
I'm Hudson.
Yeah. The picture and everything was crazy.
That
was crazy. I have healthy chocolate snacks, healthy Oreos.
It's the goal of being healthy, but it's just like healthy Doritos, healthy chocolate.
It's literally like, when it gets to be the point in the school year when you're losing your mind and you're just resorting to like anything for sanity. That's when that happens.
Okay, so my dog's continuously very fat. He had to go to the vet yesterday. It was this whole time. He's lost 2 pounds. It's the first time in years he's lost weight, and they haven't told us to put him on a diet. So, this was in last January. Why did he have to go to the vet last January? I have no clue, but he did. Our entire family, or a bunch of our family, took bets on what his weight was going to be. So I'll read all of these, and then I'll say his weight that he got yesterday. Keep in mind, he lost 2.5 pounds. Aiden said 75. Elliot said 80. Millie said 78. Gino said 75. My mom said 83. Levi said 60. I said 81. Yesterday at the vet, he weighed 89.9 pounds. And that was him after losing some weight. He almost had to go up a weight class in his flea and tick meds because he gained so much weight. But then he didn't. So now he's 0.1 under the flea and tick, like, the levels of, like, dosage.
Oh, my. Party mix ratings. Me and Claire were eating party mix, and we were rating each individual thing in there. The tortilla won. The tortilla chip won. And that's, like, the worst thing in there.
In, like, a standard party mix?
In, like, the Utz party mix. So there's the tortilla, the pretzel, the Dorito, the Cheeto, and the barbecue cheese crunchy. We were rating them based off of, like, compared to other brands and just generally how was it. Oh. I gave the tortilla chip a 9, pretzel a 4, Dorito 7.5, Cheeto 7, barbecue crunchy 9.3. Overall, it got a 36.8 out of 50. Clara gave it a 32 out of 50. That's harsh. And she loves party mix. Every time she has a sleepover, that's, like, all they consume. It's horrible. I'm like, that's not healthy.
Okay, here's something motivational, I guess. I have a quote in here, and it's just fear is the precursor to valor. I was feeling very wise.
Deep. My goodness.
Fear is the precursor to valor. I have a note that the title of it is 6 upstairs, 2 downstairs. Second line of it, 29 total. I have no clue what that's from.
Is that like...
That's from November 1st. I have no clue what that's from.
I have 2 fix, car bump, 5 long and shot screams, credits. That's for the movie. If I didn't know the context to that, I'd be like, what am I talking about? Frat boy cheat sheet. Blackout or back out? I'm trying to get swole.
I come from a huge football family, so part of that being is the Super Bowl every year. And up until this past year, I never watched football. I sat in the room. I did not watch it though. So, and still continuing now that I watch football sometimes, I will still be rating all of the ads. And keep in mind, when I'm rating these ads, I am going full on analyzing the ad with everybody in the house. And these ones are actually not in order, so I don't know who won. But it does look like Stellar and Jeep both got 10 out of 10s, and Budweiser got a 10 out of 10. Google apparently did really bad. They got a 2.2. Oh, Pfizer got a 0 out of 10. But we do this every year. Normally I put them in order, but I did not do that year.
I started making a PowerPoint thing on February 6th, 2025. And it was going to be words I like and words I dislike. So the words I dislike are sanity, because it reminds me of porta potty and I'm not a fan. Forlorn, Q. Wait, no, that's not right. I like the word Q. Timber, because I said that's so 2016. But now, from this new year, I like the word timber.
I like timber.
I like timber. Torture, because I can never spell it. Every time I go to spell torture, it is torture. I'm dying inside. Share. Orange soda, which I feel passionate about. Learn the real name. And spawn. I hate the word spawn so much.
Orange soda?
Orange soda. Say the actual brand of it.
Oh, Crush.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Crush, Fanta. Stop saying orange soda.
Orange
or
soda.
Grape soda.
Yeah.
Ew.
Say the brand. I agree on that one.
First of all, don't drink them in the first place.
Oh, yeah, they're also nasty. I have a note. It's called Things That Happened to Me This Week. A good old, put in the events of your life, debrief at the end of the week. We have Sunday dinner every week. That type of thing. Guess the only thing on it, it's I got scared of Troll Hunters at 1 a.m. So Troll Hunters is a cartoon show that I love, and I love a lot of new cartoons. I am not touching them. Old, not old cartoons, but cartoons that I watch from the ages of baby to 13 all count as like my childhood, shows. Trollhunters is on the newer end of that, but that show I love. I would recommend to go watch it.
I've never actually watched it.
It's really good. It's one of the shows that I will binge. It's not a casual. Liv and Maddie, that's like such a constant in my life. It's like a casual watch, like one episode, a clip here, a clip there. Trollhunters is you are binging the entire thing or nothing. And they're like, because they're kids shows, it's like 30 minutes at most for an episode.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And there's like 3 series that connect. So it's a great binge.
I have one that's like kind of deep that I can do it.
Do it.
Do you have something deep?
I can come up with something deep. Like, I have something. I just, like...
Okay.
I actually saw one that would be kind of funny and deep and whatever.
I also have a quotes one that I'll get to at one point. This is kind of long, though. So this might be, like...
Oh, I have a quotes. Why have I not touched that?
Oh, I was saving my quotes.
Oh, I have a quotes note that is the most amazing note that anyone has ever had in their phone.
Okay. This is long, though. So do you want to share something?
I mean, I can share something that's, like, oddly, like, deep, and, like, I don't know what the context of it was, but you were the person I was sending it to.
Oh, okay.
So this is from last January. Apparently we were having some sort of beef or something.
Between us?
Two.
Oh.
Never wanted you to feel that way. It's, like, deep when you start with that. Never wanted you to feel that way. I do think we need to plan more times to hang out, but our schedules also conflict a lot. I will say that I definitely need to put in more effort into planning things, so I will definitely keep that in mind. With the little, like, arrow thing and the 3 for a heart.
Yeah. Dang.
I don't know what was going on last January, because I don't remember, like, hating you then or anything.
Oh. Here, I got this one. Okay. So I'll go in and out of phases of, journaling, and I'll pick like certain deep topics, certain not deep topics, just because I like writing for fun. But sometimes I'll usually write them in a journal. This one I wrote in my notes app like before bed, and I actually think I ended up crying during this one. That's like how deep this ended up. The topic was, I looked in the mirror and didn't see me.
Yeah. You are the most like deep like author human I've ever met in my life, and I am so not that. Like, that would never end up in my notes app. I would never be like, let me write a novel.
You'll see.
About a deep topic about not seeing me.
It's actually crazy. It's long, but just bear with me. Okay. I looked in the mirror and didn't see me. I was different. 5-year-old me wouldn't be able to recognize who I am now. I've been through so much, and I'm not sure if I'm in a better place now or if my life has taken a turn and I haven't come out the other side yet. All I know is that nothing is the same. Little me had platinum blonde hair, she wore JoJo bows, silly graphic tees, played piano, had a large friend group, and loved school. Yet she never wore her hair down, wore JoJo bows because they were popular, dressed in what her mom picked out, dreaded sitting down to practice piano, and made it to her lesson to get yelled at, had a large friend group but no real friends, and viewed school as an escape. But things have changed for both the better and the worse. My hair is dark blonde now. I wear small bows in the end of my braids. I wear graphic tees with cars on them. I have 2 friends, and have learned to love school again. It was a long journey to get to where I am. My hair has been pink, strawberry blonde, red, and had different layers of highlights. I went through a headband phase, then a bun phase. I cut my hair short and I've let it grow long. Currently, my hair is dark blonde with highlights, and I wear it mostly down. My style has took many twists and turns. I didn't wear jeans for a while. I've lived in athletic clothes. I vowed to never wear graphic tees again. I started wearing cute girly clothes and dresses, but also sweatshirts and leggings. I quit piano and started ukulele and guitar lessons, and I look forward to each lesson. My 2 friends are friends that I've had for many years and have been with me through thick or thin. School has been a struggle with many tears, but I also wouldn't be where I was if I didn't have the teachers and books that shaped me. I've struggled with confidence in my looks, knowledge, style, speech, singing, music, and friendships. But every struggle I've experienced has gotten me to where I am now. Every tear shed, breakdown had, and difficult conversation has molded me into the person I am now. So yes, I look in the mirror and don't see the old me anymore. What I see is a new me, a version of me that combines who I was and who I've grown to be. I may not be the same person as I was when I once looked in the mirror, but to be honest, I am where I am because of the support old me gave myself to become who I am today. I may not know where my life is going, but when I look in the mirror, I'm reminded of everywhere I've been, and I know the me I see now will shape the person I see in the mirror with each new day.
That is so deep and so good. Also, if I were to randomly pull something out like that, it would be the most choppy sentences you've ever heard in your life, also.
I was like...
You were like...
When was that? Is my question.
That was last week.
No, this was a while ago.
But that was crazy.
That was today last Wait, no, it says I typed something.
Yeah, I accidentally did that on a couple of notes.
Dang it. So now I'm not... Now I don't know when it was. I'm pretty sure this was sometime like early 2025. Maybe like March 2025. I don't know. Well, actually, no, this could have been like... it actually could have been over the summer. But either way, I was clearly like... I was in an emotional state. Good Lord. I was like deep.
That was deep. That was so good.
That was really deep though. That was like, oh my gosh.
Wow. Speechless over here. So to go over to my side of the notes, I bring to you my quotes note. This is where something unhinged, somebody says, I'm like, okay, this is iconic. Let me write it down. And it ranges from every single person I know. I don't have to be close with you at all. I just have to be in a conversation with you for me to put something down. So we'll just start with the first one to kind of like give you an idea of how this started. Started like just about a year and a half ago because we were at a NASCAR race, whatever. And my uncle said, Chase Elliott has a pretty mouth. And I said, this needs noted.
I have one for you real quick. One that's on my list. Have you ever driven with your feet? You said that was like, you were dead serious. I was like, no, actually. I've
never driven with my feet. Like, I don't know what my start was.
I don't know.
I have Clara saying, that senior was whipping me around.
That's great.
Clara was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
When that was said.
For context. That's not concerning. You have to eat the beak. I said that.
I have one that, imagine I'm 3 years old. This is on video, actually. I need to, like, get this video out. I'm 3 years old. It's Christmas, and I open up a pack of crayons, okay?
Okay.
And my mom says, now we have all the colors, not just the restaurant pack.
I remember you telling me that one.
And her excuse was, I was like, Mom, it was a box of crayons. Like, were we, like, dirt poor? And she was like, no, like, there was nothing about that. It was simply the fact that you were so young that you weren't fazed by the fact that you didn't have any other crayons, so I didn't feel the need to go out of my way to buy more crayons. Like, honestly, I was so little that, like, I didn't care that I only had, like, what was it? Probably, like, red and green.
Yeah. Honestly, that's so valid on her part.
No, she also told me we didn't celebrate my first Christmas because I wouldn't remember it. That was my mom.
Okay,
like,
that's actually
she was like, you were too young to know anything.
I do think that while kids are like anywhere from 1 to 3, it's so unnecessary to be doing all the extravagant stuff. Like, it's okay to be a little bit more chill. Save money for when they're older and will remember. I don't want this book, The Guy's Gay.
Okay, my cousin said sex changes in Guatemala and tourism in Egypt. I'm not sure the context of that one.
I'll lick right up the face.
Okay.
I said that for some reason.
No, you know what you also said? I spend so much time in a porta potty.
Stop.
I have a good one somewhere here. I need to find it.
That's crazy. Oh, I was talking to Claire at one point. We were playing a game, and I said, make it an adverb. She said, boy, girl. I was like, Clara, what? Like,
I have good ones. I love my quotes.
Stop.
My uncle said, you can meditate the cancer out of you. That was not the quote I know the quote that actually drew me to this part of my note. Here, Lily said, he spooked the straightness right out of me.
What?
I'm not sure who she's talking about.
Actually?
I remember the scenario of this, but I don't remember the male she was talking about.
I've never heard anyone say something like that, but that actually makes complete sense.
It does.
Like, total sense.
And then you want to hear what's right above it, just to complete it. It's from a different conversation.
Sure.
You said, I'm in a desperate desire to get them eaten.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That was...
When I posted this on my Instagram story, and I had multiple people responding, asking me for context, they were really concerned by it. Like, multiple people.
Crazy. Like, I love when people swipe up on my story. I actually love it. I have, like, 2 people that consistently do it, and then other people will occasionally do it, and I'm just like, I love when they do that. It's so fun. I have one for you, and that'll probably be my last one for
Okay, because I have some more to share.
He's wearing really long, skinny shorts. That's what you said. Really long, skinny shorts.
I forget who I was talking to.
We were together. I don't know. But you said he was wearing really long, skinny shorts. Actually, I think it might have been him. Because I think he, like, cut his jeans, but they were, like, really oddly long.
Oh, and he, like,
really
wore them
tight.
out.
Yeah.
Because there's been times he's cut his jeans and, like, sent me pictures. I think this is the time he cut his jeans and wore them somewhere, and I was like...
Yeah.
Unique. Or it was Gino cutting his jeans and wearing them out.
Either way. It was one of
No, it was Gino and those camo shorts he had. They used to be pants, and he cut them to the length where they were right below his knee. It was that, I think. Not him hotboxing the church. Oh, where's my dad? aka Father Patrick, he said, let me like unlaugh. I need, like, when I'm editing and like I hear myself laughing and talking, I'm like, just stop laughing, talk, continue laughing. Okay. My dad said, I want people to walk away from me and need an enema.
Okay.
Actually, this was actually one of the first things he said to me after I got my license. we were in the car driving back. And that's what he said. For privacy, I'm not going to say the name that's in this one, but Aiden did say this. He said, I have strong interest in having good relations to blank's mother.
Who? Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Kind of crazy, but...
Recent one, my mom said, I'm painting devil horns on my license because I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. Aiden, iconic quote here. It's so satisfying to touch me and watch it grind.
I remember.
I don't know the context.
I'm pretty sure you either posted that on your story or you sent that to me in a text. And I was so...
Lily said, getting his text is like finding out you have terminal cancer.
Okay.
What is... Oh, I'm not saying them. Okay, my last one. This one's documented on YouTube. We don't need to talk about names. We just... Wait, no, actually I need to like actually have the exact quote in my mind.
Because I know that quote.
I was about to mess it up so bad. Where's the quote? Oh, there's 2 in a row, actually. You said, I like my bananas mature. And then you said, we don't talk about names. We get right down to business.
Yeah. I'm actually losing so much hair. I'm like balding right now. Oh, okay. So I was watching the Hallmark movies recently, obviously, as one does this time of year. Well, like Christmas.
Yes.
We're coming off of Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah. These 2 were in the movie, and I was like, oh, those are actually like pretty deep for a Hallmark movie. The one was, one day the right one will come along and he will be worth the risk. And the other one was, taking a risk for the one you love is better than risking a life without them. I was like
both of those.
Yes, that's so good.
I did find something deep. I have another note called quotes, and it's like my own personal quotes, but most of them literally one says I would be livid. Like, this is me journaling in my phone, is one note saying I would be livid, another one saying the anger. But I do have one that's more than 2 words. It says thought takes over on... I can't read.
Okay, read slower.
I have like a speech impediment or something.
Just read slower.
Ever think so much you forget to breathe? Like your thought takes over all levels of thinking and you are gasping for the air?
Dang.
That was something I wrote.
That's actually pretty deep. That's actually pretty good.
Once in a blue moon, like 2 sentences of deepness like come out of me, and that's about it.
Do we have more? Or
I think that's everything. I have a lot of boring in my notes app. Like so many things where it's like...
Yeah.
They're just like not worth sharing because they're not entertaining for others to know.
Yeah. I mean, one of my most recent ones is the podcast episode ideas.
Oh, yeah. Like, I had podcast episodes and YouTube video ideas, but all the YouTube videos have been posted in the podcast episode we're actively doing. So it's like...
Exactly.
Those aren't things to share. So...
Yeah. Okay, well, we will see you next week.
What was our thing?
Thanks for watching.
Oh, see you next Friday.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out this outro thing, and it's not going the smoothest.
It's not. Okay. So, see you next Friday. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Oh, we're not doing bye. It's fine. Bye.
Okay. Bye.